Hello my Pilates chicas and chicos, I'm back with some spicy Pilates and today we're gonna have a focus. It will be the booty, also good for guys because booty means glute strength means healthy hips and very effective movement, so don't shy away. And you know me, it's Pilates, so we always have a little bit of a full body workout going on, right? Let's get into it. We're gonna start on all fours on the yoga mat. So find your way there. Come on your hands and your knees. Maybe have your hands already at the top of the yoga mat. Have your knees hip-width distance apart. And then sink your hips heavily down over your heels and stretch your spine long. Stretch your side bodies long. You can rest your head down towards the floor. Take a deep breath into the stomach, up into the chest. With an exhale out, imagine like you're spreading out, you're radiating. Let's do that just one more time. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling, reaching out into all directions. And then from here, come back on your hands and your knees. Step that right foot now out to the end of the yoga mat, but keep your toes down. The left foot is still in alignment with that left knee. Lengthen your tailbone to the back of the yoga mat so your core is engaged. From here we work. Lift that right leg up and come back down. When you lift that right leg up, feel that squeeze in that right butt cheek. Feel how your tailbone is still lengthening to the end of the yoga mat. Feel how your lower back stays long and strong by pressing the navel against it from underneath. And with that, you get really into that glute work, exactly what we want. But we kind of strengthen the core because it's stabilizing the whole movement. Give me another 3 here. 2. The last one, lift and stay here. Imagine your right knee is placed on top of a pole so it doesn't drop. Pull your right heel in, extend that right leg back out. Pull it in and extend out. Trying to have that knee and that foot facing down the way over at the right side. Keep your hips leveled. Your core is still working in helping you here. Wonderful. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and your last one. Well done. Bend that right knee back down beside your left knee, still hovering off the floor. Open it to the side and close. Like a peeing dog, lift that right knee up towards the side as far as you can go. Work with very controlled pace. So you don't want to increase or decrease the pace within the movement. So we sometimes like to speed it up on the way up, almost as if you throw that leg up, because then momentum helps us. Try to avoid that. Stay as controlled as possible. Give me another 3. Fantastic. 2. Last one, meet me at the top, hold it here, squeeze your right tricep with that right knee, and then go all the way around to the point where that right knee sits behind your left hip. So you open across the right outer hip. From here, snap it back together, touch your right tricep, come back and around. Exhale out when you squeeze, inhale when you reach. Exhale when you close, inhale when you open. Try to keep that right knee nice and high. Imagine you have a little hurdle over at your right side and you don't want to touch this hurdle. You're looking pretty good. Let's go for another 3. Nice. 2. And your last one. Well done. Extend that right leg back out behind you. Come down onto your left forearm. Left hand finds the right hand. And then roll your hips open. Wonderful. We tap down again to the floor. Kick that right leg up. So same but different. It's still that up-down movement like in the first round. However, now our hips are stacked on top of each other. And you should feel it more in the outside of your hip. This is where we target now. Same thing here. Try not to kick, even though I said kick. Try not to kick that leg up uncontrolled. It's a guided movement all the way up. But now you probably also feel like the left glute is getting a little bitey. You're doing it right. Give me another 3. Nice work. 2. Last one, kick it up, hold it here. We're going to go again around. Tricep up into the air. Tricep up into the air. This is it. Let's go. Nice. Nice and steady. Nice and controlled. Last 5 here. 4. Good job. 3. 2. Last one. Well done. Bring that right knee towards your right tricep once more. Try to keep elbow and knee together as close as possible. Extend right leg out. Pick it back in. Out. Bring it back in. So it's like that extension through the knee joint. The knee itself doesn't really move though. It just straightens and it's bending. Good. Give me another 4. And 3. And 2. You're looking good. I know, it's a burner. Last one. Well done. Both knees beside each other. Sink back down again into that child's pose. Oh, which is probably more needed now than in the beginning because the glutes are already on fire. Stay here for one more breath and then release and come back up. We give our glutes a little bit of a rest as we find our way onto our forearms. Tuck your toes under and then lift those knees off the floor. Walk your feet far enough out so your hips are in alignment with your shoulders, so no sticky butt. Second thing you don't want to do is like getting sluggish through the stomach and arching into the lower back. Connect your hips with your ribs. From here we work. Right knee taps down, tap, extend. Left knee down, tap, extend. Let's go. Walking on the spot with your knees. Focusing on that breath. Deep, long breaths to support the systems. You got this. Give me another 4. And 3. And 2. Your last one. Well done. Straight into double knees. Down and up. Down and up. Good. Are those hips still nice and flat? Come on. Are those ribs still knitted down towards your hips? Come on. You can do it. Let's go for another 5. 4. 3. 2. And your last one. Well done. Drop those knees all the way down. Come back on your hands. Sit back down over your heels. Roll those shoulders open just for a moment. Bring broadness to your chest. And then come into a kneeling stand with me. Toes are long. The pelvis is tucked. So we want to scoop our tailbone from underneath up. Pelvis tilts backwards. That's really important. Don't lose that. From here, still lengthen the spine. Bring your hands in front of you. Take a breath in with an exhale without bending the hips. Lean back. Coming back on top of those knees. Lean back. Keep the front of the hips straight. So we could do just this. Different movement. We're not doing this right now, okay? So the hips don't move. It's a hinge from our shoulders. Lean back. Push the top of the feet into the ground. Come back up. Can you also focus on drawing the inner knees into each other, especially then when you lean back, so the knees don't slide apart when you move backwards. Give me another 5 here. Nice. Maybe being a little braver, going a little further. 4. 3. Fantastic. 2. And your last one. Well done. Coming back up. Lean back, right fingertips reach to the end of the yoga mat, come back forward. Lean back, left fingertips tap, come back up. Lean back, tap, come back up. Lean back, tap, shoulders on hips. Let's go for another 6. The booty is still squeezing, not letting go of anything, like you're cracking a nut here with your butt cheeks. Obviously, the left fingertips or the right fingertips are just tapping. They don't really help you to come back up. It's just a tap. Well done. Give me one more. Holy moly. Hands down to the ground. Coping with what just happened. The quads. It's for real. Let's change to the other side. Left butt cheek now. So be in your tabletop position. Extend that left leg out behind you. Square your hips, use your core. Let's go. Lift up, come back down. Remember, tailbone is long. And with that, your whole lower back is long. Pulling to the end of the yoga mat. The left knee and the left toes are facing down. So you stay in a neutral position through that left thigh bone. And you really get the back side of the leg. Wonderful. Give me another 5 here. 4. Not sure how you are. Is it always easier the second round when you kind of know what to expect and what comes? Or does it make it harder? Keep that left leg lifted now. Bend and extend, because you know how much pain we will be in. I always find it harder. I think it's just like second round through, okay, I got this. I know what to expect. I'm prepared. Let's go for another 5 and 4 and 3. Draw that navel towards your spine. 2 and your last one. Well done. Both knees beside each other. Keep that left knee bent 90 degrees. Lift to the side. Close it back down. Fantastic. Spine is nice and long. Remember that right butt cheek, even though it's just there supporting, will bite as well, because that supporting work, that stabilizing work is actually doing a lot. Maybe sometimes it could even feel like more than the working leg. So keep that leg tight. Know that you're doing it right when it starts to burn. That's what we're here for. Give me another 3, 2, and your last one. Hold that leg at the top. Let's turn it all the way to the front, back and around. So you kick it past your right knee, or behind, so it sits behind your right knee. Then come back around. Tap and open. Tap and open. I should let you know, I'm actually really sore today. I did 108 sun salutations yesterday and pulled up so sore. And then I did a run. And oh, I'm really struggling here. I'm just doing it for you, or I do it because you do it for me. Otherwise, I would not be on this yoga mat. I'm telling you, I'm honest with you. Let's go for our last one here. Well done. Extend that left leg back out behind you. Right forearm across the yoga mat. And then roll your hips open. So it's a different movement with those hips stacked on top of each other. Tap your left foot down and come back up. But yeah, coming back to my story, this is really it. Like, this is what keeps me motivated as well. I often get this question asked, and like, it's you. 90% of the time, it is you. Like, seeing you having fun, sweating with me gives me so much. And that's the reason why I step on the yoga mat, even though I feel a little sore and I could be a little lazy. But now, not an option. Give me your last one here. Hold it from the top, pull it down to your left forearm or your left tricep, and then kick it back up into the sky. Let's go for another 8. Good. 7. Oh, we are almost there. This exercise, and then one more. Right, and then we have finished the second side. Hallelujah. Let's go for another 3. Ooh. 2. Ooh, last one. Hold it here. Let's go. Straighten it to the side. Pull it back in. Out and in. Out and in. Good job. Out and in. Come on, you can do another 7. Do it for me. I do it for you, okay? Dear. Let's go for another 5. 4. 3. And your last one. Well done. Holy moly. Sit it back. Stretch it out. You're probably at home like, Mimi, what do you mean? This is really easy. Oh, I don't think so. Fantastic. Back in our forearm plank position. Come down onto your forearms. Walk your feet out. Straighten your hips with that. Place your hips just as low as your shoulders. Then turn your toes to the right side and tap the left side of your hip down. Tap. Come back through your plank over to the other side. Tap. Inhale. Exhale. Tap. Wonderful. So often what happens is that the forearms come off the floor. Can you focus not to lift them off the floor? They stay grounded. So the movement comes from your waistline. Let's get strong around that waistline so we can twist and turn, and we can reach on the back bench of the car and lift that heavy handbag we carry around with us without tweaking our back. Right? Let's go. Last 4. Woo. And 3. And 2. And your last one. Whew, well done. Come down onto your knees, back into kneeling. Stand. I'm not sure if you know what I meant, but like in the car, do you get that too? You reach behind you to grab that handbag and you you squeezed into that car seat, so you don't have a lot of range, so it actually gets really heavy. But because we women, our handbags are just heavy and we want to get it in that moment, so we do it anyways. So this is a great exercise to give you the strength to rotate and get that purse into the front, to the front seat. All right, enough active recovery. No, passive recovery. It was nothing active in it. Let's go back to our kneeling stand. Pull your knees towards another. Squeeze that booty. This time, bring your hands behind your head. Inhale to prepare, hinging from your hips this time, but keep your spine straight. So push your hips over your heels, but keep those elbows lifted, and then come back up high. Avoiding any rounding through the upper back. And your elbows are a beautiful indicator for that. Keep them nice and wide. So when they drop forward, normally it's a sign that you round through the spine. When they stay nice and high, out of your eyesight, you know you're good. Wonderful. Give me another 5 here. Don't forget about that booty squeeze at the top. Remember, we're working our booty today mainly, so try to really use it as you come back up. Let's go for 2 more. Hinging back, coming back up. Last one, and then stay at the bottom. Elbows stay nice and wide, but then turn open to the right, through center, to the left. Inhale, exhale, turn. So we're back to our car situation. Reaching for that back on the back bench, making sure that we have the support to do it. Wonderful. Let's go for another 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and your last one. Well done. Hands back down to the floor. Tuck your toes under. This time, push your hips up high and come into this down dog, stretching everything out. Wonderful. Then step your right foot forward. Keep your left foot at the end of the yoga mat. Coming into split stance with both feet pointed forward. Your shoulders are between those 2 feet, centered. Squeeze that butt, lift your pubic bone up. Let's go into a Bulgarian split squat here. So, into a split squat here. Left knee goes down to the floor and then come back up. So when you drop that left knee down towards the ground, can you try to aim for 90 degrees in that left knee? Which means you pull that left knee slightly forward towards that right heel. All right, so the back knee bends as you come down. Yes, that's it. That looks good. Great work. Let's go for another 5 here. 4, 3, 2. Last one, stay here in pulsate with me. So the left knee is still bent. Don't let that leg go straight. The shoulders are still sitting centered between those 2 feet. Let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it low. Hands go back behind our head. Lean over that right leg. Come back up. Down and up. Keep on working. Keep that left knee low, close to the ground. Wonderful. Stretch that right glute. Engage. Come back up. Lengthen, grip, come back up. Let's go for another 5. You can do it. 4, 3, 2, and your last one. Well done. Step your left foot to the front beside your right foot. Turn around. So you have the yoga mat to your right. Come into a squat position. Feet are pointing forward. Hips are pushing backward. Torso is upright as good as possible. Stay nice and low as you walk over to the other side of the yoga mat in 3 steps. Tap and then walk it back. Don't lift that head any higher than it is when you deep in your squat. So you kind of shuffle across the yoga mat. Wonderful. Then stay here now. Stay heavy on your right leg. Extend that left leg out to the inside. Keep that weight over your right foot. And the knee, for effect, sits over the pinky knife edge of your foot, not in. From here, lift now that left leg up. Tap it back down. Up, down. Good. Let's go for another 8. 7. Keep that right hip bend. Keep that right knee bend. Last 5. 4. Looking good, everyone. 2 more. Last one. Hold it at the top. We're back to our kicks. In and out for 10, Good, watch that right knee, don't let it collapse. Yeah, that's the one, good. Let's go, last 6, 5, 4, 3, listen up, 2 more. Last one, big step over to the other side so you end up in a sumo squat. Turn your toes out, sit your bottom low. Shoulders are on top of the hip bones as good as you can. Draw your navel in, hands behind your head. Let's lean left elbow down to the left knee. Tap just on that side. To center, down to that left knee. Good. Down, come up. Sit those hips a little lower. Work yourself. We're coming to an end of it too, so don't hold anything back. Give me your best, give me your everything, and then put even 1% on top of that. Let's go. Another 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Last one, lean over, stay here. Touch your thigh if you can without resting in it. Keep everything tense. Left, right arm goes past the ear, out, pull it in. 9, 8, 7, 6, yes, 5, 4, so close now, 3, 2, and 1. Come back, stay here with me. Bring your hands between your legs in front of your pelvis. Lift them up, straighten your legs, drop back down, up, and down, up, and down, good, up, and down. Squeeze that bottom at the top. Hips are straight. Give me another 4 here. Nice. And 3. And 2. Last one. Well done. Walk your feet back together. Turn back around again. Let's switch sides. Right foot steps back, and you are again in the split stance. Right hip rotates forward, so it sits beside your left hip. Let's go. Right knee bends, and then come back up. Remember, we want to have a 90-degree bend in that right knee. So when you lower it down to the floor, try to pull it actively towards your left heel. So it's a full lunge 90-90. Let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, stay low, mini positions. Let's go. Burn it out. Keep on pushing that right knee towards your left heel. Give me another count of 5, 4, 3, 2, stay low, hands back behind your head. Keep right knee bent, lean over your left knee. Squeeze that left butt cheek, come back up. Go low, come back up. Low, and back up. Keep that right knee bent. That was more like a reminder for myself, but maybe you needed it too. Let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and your last one. Well done. Step your feet together and then come over to the right side of your yoga mat, or the other side than you were in the first round. Let's squat it down. Pull those shoulders back. Let's go. Walk to the side. It's like an active recovery, so don't feel rushed here. Stay nice and low though. Feel the build-up of tension in your quads, in your glutes. Let's go for one more. Over back to the left side. And then stay here. Keep that left knee on top of your ankle. Extend that right leg out. Engage through your core. Let's go. Lift and tap. Lift and tap. 3. 10 is our magic number here. I mean, 10 in Mimi's world, so sometimes this 10 can turn into 13. Sometimes it turns into 9. You never know. Never let them know your next move. Let's go. See, here we are. Completely lost it. 2 more. Last one. Lift it. Stay lifted. Pull it in. Extend it out. Let's go. Woo. Nice one. Oh, lost balance. You keep going. You keep going. Woo. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Big step to the right side. Back into your sumo squat. Shuffle your feet even wider that you can really sit down low into it. Bring your hands behind your head. Keep your chest nice and broad. Right elbow to right knee. Crunch. Come back up. Oh, we are so close now. Finish line. So close. Nice. Woo! And can I just say, I'm so stoked with that weather today, because I was like, oh, it's overcast, which is perfect for filming, but maybe the sun will come out and will ruin it, but it didn't. And then someone was cutting grass over there and it was so noisy. I was like, oh, I hope they won't pick up the work as I'm filming, and they didn't. So I'm super stoked. Come over to the right knee, stay here, left arm goes past the ear, pull it back in. 10, 9, good job, 8, 7, so close, 6, bring that right elbow just a little lower for those last 5, good, and 4, and 3, 2 more, sit that butt down, last one, come back to center, last exercise, hands by your hips, bring your arms over your head, but jump your heels together, and then drop back into that sumo squat, together and down. So that together is a very fast, quick contact. The sumo squat, the separation of your feet, is a long one. Yes, that's the one. Okay, let's bring it home. Last 10 reps of that whole workout. 9, 8, so good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, stay strong, finish strong, always. Last one. Well done. Wow, I'm so proud of you. You did great. Maybe take another moment to stretch it out. If you want, I have also lots of yoga flows on my channel. So you could just do that maybe to add it in and have a fantastic day. I hope to see you soon again. Thanks so much for sweating with me. Lots of love.